and welcome back to my bedroom. We have a fun video today. I mean, well, fun for you guys, not so much fun for me. But like I've talked about in some of my other videos, I have a couple beach trips this summer and I don't have any like fun casual swimsuits to wear for them. So I ordered a ton, and unfortunately, I do mean a literal ton, of bathing suits from Amazon, and we're gonna see if they're good, if they suck, if they're worth the money, and which ones are worth your money and worth you giving a try for this summer. I'm just gonna take one for the team, put this body on the internet, and we'll see what looks good, what we need to get, and what needs to get returned right away. I'm not really sure how this is going to go. Swimsuits from Amazon can be all over the place. Some of them can be super affordable, and some of them price tag can still be high, but then if the quality's high, it's worth it. I got lots of different styles, colors, different things like that. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that I can at least find one or two out of this group that I like and I feel confident to wear for my beach trip at the end of this month. Without further ado, let's get started. This is our first swimsuit and I am in shock. I can't believe that we're starting off on such a high note. Overall, I'm really pleased with it and I actually might keep this one. I'm in a medium. I think I ordered almost every swimsuit in this video in a medium. I think I am about a true size small right now, but for swimsuits I always tend to size up just because I like a little bit more room and coverage in certain areas, so I think it kind of gives just that little bit extra flexibility to try and make me feel a little bit more comfortable. But overall, I really like this. So it's like this, I'm trying to think of the right word. It reminds me of like a millennial like t-shirt. You know, they have the tiny little shrunk shirts that'll shrink to big sizes. You probably don't know what I'm talking about, but if you do, that's what the material reminds me of. But it's already like pre-stretched. It's super soft. And I love the two-tone vibe. I think that's really fun, and the little bling. So it is silver, but a lot of my jewelry is silver, and I'm okay mixing silver and gold, so that doesn't bother me at all. I think it's fun to kind of have those little accents that kind of elevates the look. Like if you looked at me, if I saw somebody else in this swimsuit, I'd never be like, Amazon, that's $30. That. I think it's really cute, and I wouldn't have any idea where you got it from. Not that that matters, but I think it does show that the quality is pretty good. You can adjust both the sides, so it is fully adjustable. I would say the coverage is about moderate. I would feel comfortable wearing this with my kids, family, anywhere, anytime. Like, it is not anything that I feel like super exposed in. The straps are adjustable, which is fantastic, and it does have quite a bit of support. So if I wanted to adjust it more, obviously I could, but it has built-in pads and it's pretty thick, and that thick band actually goes all the way around, and it has multiple size adjusting. I would say that a lot of times I'm more on the small size for a top and then like the medium for the bottom, but overall I would say this medium fits true to size and I'm really pleased with it. I think it's really cute. What do you guys think? Here is our next swimsuit, and overall it's a no, but I'll go ahead and spend a few minutes talking about it. I think it's really cute and kind of like precious. I love the style of it. I love the longer line top with this lace detail, this little bow on the bottoms. I mean, how cute. It's adorable. However, these bottoms, they are super high cut in the back, so they are very cheeky. Again, that's not a deal breaker. That's not the type of suit I'm looking for right now, so I don't know how I missed that online. Definitely thought they were going to have more coverage, but the bottoms are just really tight. Like I said, I did size up to a medium, and I would say that these run pretty small because these are tighter than smalls usually fit me. I mean, like, they are screaming a little bit. It's not a cute look. So if this is a bathing suit that you like, which again, I think the pattern, I love this little green gingham, especially paired with the ruffles and the bows. I think it's adorable and has a lot of potential. But just know these bottoms run really small, and maybe you're a smaller person on the bottom half anyway, so you know it's okay for you, but just be aware when you're ordering these that they are tight. Overall, the top I would say actually fits like a true medium. It might run a little small, but nothing compared to the way that the bottoms run. It does have a decent amount of support. These straps are adjustable, so that is another positive, but overall, this is not what I was looking for, and this will not be a bathing suit that I will be keeping, unfortunately. This is our third option, and we are back going the right direction. I think this is so cute. It's very plain. I know it's nothing crazy, but I do like it. It is still on the higher cut side and cheekier side, which is what I was kind of trying to avoid. But I think that my body does kind of lend itself to that cut a little bit more. I wish that it was kind of a little bit longer, so if it would have hit right here, that would be my preference, but it doesn't, and I still really like it. It's just plain bottoms. They're pretty much the same width in the front as they are in the back, so that kind of gives you an idea of how much coverage you would get. And this top is just a plain tie in the back, so it does not have any like adjustable clasp or anything, so it's just you tie it as tight or as loose as you want. And one cool thing is the strap does remove, and the strap is also adjustable. I don't really love that you can kind of see that. I think that kind of looks a little cheap, but I would be interested to try it without the strap to see what it looks like. And overall, I still think it's just a cute swimsuit, and I think it's a really flattering cut for my body. One thing that I don't really love is it says the brand on the thing, so I think that it's, you know, cool that it has this embellishment. But a lot of times I feel like that's like branding, and when you don't know a brand, like it's the Success, so SUUKSESS swimwear company, and it just kind of cheapens it a little bit because I know that's just a random Amazon store that they opened up for this. No one else is going to notice that but you. I don't think it's a reason not to buy the suit. It was just something that I didn't notice when I ordered it, and overall I think it's really cute. I actually was getting this on, and this is the one that so far out of the three my husband has preferred the best, so I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this one or not. I think I really like the blue one and this one. I think this one is super practical. I love a black bathing suit because your girl fake tans. I do. I'm a white pale girly for life, and I fake tan, so if I can get those darker colors that aren't going to be kind of screwed up by that fake tan, it's always a positive in my book. Plus, like, black's always flattering. Who doesn't need a black swimsuit? I think it's really cute. So if you're okay showing a little bit more cheek and with this, you know, high cut area, then I think this is a really good option for you, and you should consider it. This is our next swimsuit, and I love how vibrant the pattern is. And honestly, I thought I was gonna like these bottoms more because they don't cut up quite as high, but I don't know if they're as flattering as the other ones. I'm not really sure. I kind of toy with myself as to whether I love or hate that little piece of skin that sticks out. These definitely are more of like a brief style, and they have really good coverage in the back. I mean, it's not full coverage, but it's very good coverage, and I would say moderate coverage for what you could buy at Target or something like that. But it's definitely not, like, I wouldn't say that it's like full, there's no cheek whatsoever. I mean, it's a bathing suit still. And then it's paired with this cute top. I really like how wide the straps are. I think that's a fun detail. One thing that I don't love, it's already, you know, brand new, it's already rolling right here, so you can see that inside lining, which I don't love. I think that makes it look cheap. And another thing is this right here, I think it would probably break if you weren't careful. It feels extraordinarily flimsy, which I wouldn't have expected. I would have thought that they would have just like thrown a chunk of metal up in there, but it might be plastic. Like, I think if I push too hard that this would pop no problem. And I actually see like a little crack right there in the middle already. And I think, don't quote me on this, but I think my sister-in-law got a very similar suit, and that's actually what happened to hers. Is like the second or first time she wore it, it just popped right open on her and she didn't even get to wear it. So I don't know. I think that that's just something to be cautious of. Obviously, you know, I can't say whether it would break or not. I've never owned this one before, but if you like that pattern and the fit, I think it's certainly worth trying because it is super cute. One thing you do lose is these straps are not adjustable, so you don't have that full capability. And then this, it's thick all the way around. There are no ties, there are no clasps, so it is not adjustable either. I am in a medium. Again, I tend to size up for bathing suits, and this is why, because this is how a medium bathing suit fits me. I don't know why bathing suit sizing runs so much different, but it definitely seems to change versus bathing suits versus regular clothing. Overall, I think it's cute, but this is not one that I will be keeping, unfortunately. Okay, so maybe I'm a black swimsuit girly because I love this one too. So it is a one piece, but again, it does have that high cut. So even though I don't really love this part of my body, I mean, it's not even fat. It's just like the line that sits there when you put pressure above it. So that's where my bones are. I don't really know. But it is something I've always been self-conscious about. But the ones that seem to be cut above it or like around there are the ones that I feel like are the most flattering on me. Again, this is a medium. I got a medium and everything. It has this cute little pleated mesh fabric around the front. So it's just these two panels right here with this adorable little gold seashell charm, and then just kind of like a regular top, and then it ties in the back to adjust that top. And then I would say that it's moderate to cheeky. So it's not like a traditional coverage, but it's okay. It's fine. I would be comfortable wearing this, and I really like it. I think this kind of gives it a more high-end look, and I think the suit actually is from Cupshe, so it's just a coincidence that I was able to find it on Amazon. And I personally really like Cupshe swimwear, so I think it kind of makes sense that this is one that I would like after I kind of found that out. I think their quality is really good. I almost feel like I could use a little bit of a small on the top, but there's just no way I could go for a small from here down. So I think the medium does kind of work as a good in-between. And I think it's really cute. I think it's sexy, but I still think that it's family friendly, and I really like it. Sometimes you just want a one piece. Sometimes you're just done with the two pieces. You don't want to deal with it all. You just want a one piece. I think this is a fantastic option, and I think it looks really cute. What's your favorite so far? This is our next suit, and I kind of am loving the print. So this pattern is giving like Euro summer vibes. It has like roses and florals, and I feel like I thought this was a lemon. I think it'd be cuter if it was a lemon, but you know, neither here nor there. No one can really tell because it is so busy. I really like the top. I think the top is super flattering. I had to go on the smallest clasp, so it does have adjustable straps and that clasp to kind of adjust it. So I think the medium is a little bit more forgiving with this brand, and these medium bottoms, they do have quite a bit of, you know, stretch and give. So I think if you're a true medium or in between maybe medium and large, this would be a good option. And it does have, I would say, probably full coverage in the back, honestly, and it does cover more of that, you know, high side. I think this ruffle detail is super cute, but for some reason I don't love it. I do love that it has a scrunch feature right here at the top. I think that's really cute. Again, I like the pattern, I like the bright colors, but there's just something about it that's just not making me feel as confident as like the black one piece did, or the original blue one, or the second black one. There's just something that I don't love about it. I wish I could take this top and pair it with a different bottom, because I think it's the bottoms that I'm just not thriving with, or vibing with, maybe is a better word. But again, I'm not sure what it is, because in theory, like, these bottoms are exactly what I want. They cut me, you know, they cover that area. They come up to my belly button, so they're not low rise. They have this cute little ruffle feature, which I just think makes it look a lot more fun and youthful, but there's just something about it. I don't know what it is. This one's not for me, but I think this is a really cute swimsuit, and I hope some of you guys like it, because somebody needs to be rocking this cute thing. It's just not gonna be me this summer, I guess. I think this is the last one piece, and I think it's ending on a high note. I think this is really, really cute. It's giving some like retro vibes that I'm really into. So I really like this belt. I wish I could adjust the belt because it's already sewn on, so I can't do it any tighter, but I think it would be really cute if I could cinch my waist with it with a little bit. It is gold, and there is no writing like the other black one that I didn't like, so I think that kind of elevates it and makes it look a little bit more classy. The only thing is, I think it would be really cute if it was like tortoise shell, like that type of a design. I think that'd be cute, but the gold is fine. I think it's really a very classy swimsuit. I think it gives plenty of support in the chest. It's a really nice ribbed fabric, which also makes it feel a little bit more high-end, and I would say that it has like moderate coverage. So I would say this is equivalent to any swimsuit you put on at Target, anywhere cold, like that type of thing. It's definitely not bootylicious, but it's also not like no cheek whatsoever. You're still gonna see some, and I actually like where it hits. I mean, it does kind of still give that elevated cut on the legs without being so high that you kind of see those bones sticking out, and that kind of awkward roll that I'm still kind of trying to figure out what to do with. I will say that like a big busted curly might struggle, because there is not really, there technically is sport. I can feel it right here, but it's not touching me. So if that makes sense, like it's not touching my body. So I don't know if that's like a fit issue or what, but I would still wear this, but I would just be cautious of that if you are a bit busted curly. There is a shelf bra, but I'm just not sure how functional it is. But overall, if you're looking for this style of swimsuit, I would say usually it's more of a high-end style of swimsuit and you don't find it everywhere, I think this is a really good look for less from Amazon that you just don't see a lot of. And when you find something like that that has that luxury feel, it's kind of like, oh, I need to get on that. So this might be another one that I consider keeping. I'm not sure I want to try them all on because obviously I can't keep everything. But I think this is a contender for that as well. Somehow we have yet another ruffle bathing suit. I don't understand what I was thinking when I ordered all of these. I guess I thought I was a fan of ruffle, but in theory they're really cute and I think they look cute on other people, but like this is not for me. Like this is not what this one's just not giving. I like the bright pink. I love a bright pink moment at the beach. Love that vibrant swimwear. The bottoms, the fit is fine. So if you like this vibe, I think this is a great swimsuit for the price. It's constructed really well. The ruffle is cute, and I would say it is a true size medium, and it has that moderate coverage, so it's not too cheeky. I like the way that it's like cut right here as well. The top is a little unique, which I think is a positive and a con. So it has this ruched fabric, which looks like ruffles of its own, and then you kind of tie it depending on how tight or loose you want it. I don't know if this is supposed to go on the bottom or the top. I don't really know where that's supposed to go. But either way, I don't think I like it. There is no strap option, so this is it. And it just looks funny. There's just something not right about the way the top sits on me, and I don't know what that is or like how I could really fix that. But it's not doing what I want it to do. It is strapless. There is no adjustability or clasp. The only adjustability is this tie, and it does feel relatively supportive. Like I think you'd be fine to wear it out to the beach, but there's something in this area that I just don't like. And then you pair it with all these overly ruffled bottoms and I'm like, count me out. This is not the one that I want. But if you like ruffles, it is good quality, and she is cute. Like she is cute. This is our final bathing suit, and I am undecided. I like the blue and white stripe, and clearly I was into like this embellishment, like these rings and this wrinkle fabric and like interesting textures, because almost every bathing suit I ordered has like one of those three elements. So clearly like that is what I'm into this summer, and I like the color, and in theory I should really like it, but there's just something that doesn't sit right on my body. It's actually extraordinarily comfortable, so if you do like the way this looks, I would highly recommend ordering it and giving it a try, because it's probably one of the most comfortable like softest bathing suits that I've put on all evening, and I think that it's really cute. This is white, which I think pairs really well with this like light baby blue and white stripe pattern, and overall I think it's really nice, and this medium clearly is my size, so I don't know what's different about this one in particular than some of the other ones that I felt more confident in, but this is it's just not giving me any additional confidence. Like it's fine, I could wear it and I would be super comfortable. It actually has quite a bit of support. It's not adjustable in the straps or the back, but this size seems to be totally fine for me, and it's made well, so I'm not sure what's wrong with it that I'm not loving it. And I think that maybe this isn't a bathing suit problem, this might be a me problem, but for whatever reason this one is not for me. But I think that this is a really good option, and if you do think that you would like this color or this cut, then I definitely would try it, because it is one of the nicer swimsuits that I've tried on all evening. It's just not vibing with my body for some reason right now. Overall, I would say that was pretty successful. Only one of the bathing suits out of like the 9 or 10 that we tried was an absolutely no-go, hate it, will not be wearing this. Everything else was either, you know, pretty good or just not for me. So overall, I'm pretty impressed. Most of the quality was pretty good too. And I thought that it was a decent amount of variety. I do think it's kind of ironic that the ones that I kept liking were black. So I don't know what that says about me, that the ones that I felt the most confident in were those black ones. I still do really like that two-tone blue one at the beginning. I'll probably retry all of those on personally and figure out which one out of those 4 that I want to keep, or maybe I'll keep 2, I don't know. But I would say overall I'm still a little sad. I wanted a fun, bright, like cute bathing suit. I don't really feel like any of them that I tried on fit that exact bill. I think I got some good options to wear on those vacations, but I don't think that that's enough, because like I don't want 3 black one pieces or 4 bathing suits to bring in. They're all black. Like I want a little bit more fun, vibrancy, different things like that. And unfortunately, I just wasn't able to find that I liked in this video. But I think a lot of these are really good options. So if you liked any of them, I'll make sure to link them down in the description. And while you're down there, please go ahead and like and subscribe, and let me know if there's anything else you want me to see me try on. I'm really trying to grow my channel here. I'm just a small YouTuber at this point, but I really, really enjoy this and kind of want to share these things with you guys. So any love like that you can share with me really helps that algorithm and really helps to push my content to more people. Otherwise, see you next time. Bye.